Alright, welcome back to Everyday Diesel. It is a kind of chilly, not too bad Friday morning, early, raining of course, and getting ready to head east a couple hours to Fire Punk Diesel. This is my Fire Punk Comp 1 47RE. About a month and a half ago I reached out to Rick Fox at Fire Punk and I asked if, pretty sure this transmission has somewhere around 250 passes on it between the drag strip, dirt, burnouts, and wanted to know if it would be smart to get into it, check it out, see if there's anything wrong with it, place any wear items, and so on and so forth. It's in perfect working condition right now. There was nothing wrong with it when I pulled it. They came back to me and said that I guess they had seen kind of what I'm trying to do here with Everyday Diesel. Asked me to pull this thing out, bring it over so we can tear it apart and film it. Get ready to leave now. Gonna pick up a friend along the way, and should be a good time. Let's go. I'm assuming I just go around to the back, I guess. All right, made it. Fire Punk Diesel. Okay, we made it to Fire Punk Diesel. About to unload this thing.
What are you doing, Jordan?
Pretty nice forces there.
Oh.
Well, it's 2G. That's it. Probably some copyrighted music in the background, but there's my transmission right there. These guys are hard at it. Look at that thing.
First thing I'm going to do is take off all the stuff in the house. All right, we got Jordan Blackard's trans here. It's a 770 truck. He's got roughly 250 passes on this thing. No problems, just want to open it up, do a little refresh on it, see what we got going on, get it ready for this race season. Come on.
You didn't save all your fluid? Did you tell him you wanted to keep that?
Oh yeah, I want to reuse my fluid.
Might be a little material coming off of them,
Right.
but they look great.
Good deal.
Rex, third gear,
Okay.
beautiful.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's like
What's that? I know 0. That's overdrive.
overdrive.
Ooh.
That's
For one?
burnout.
Yeah. Wow.
So still, they're not terrible.
So is that from burnout specifically, probably?
What I'm gonna go
I
with.
mean, not. I mean, I'm getting into overdrive right as I go through the beats.
Yeah. It apart, but I can tell you right now, those are gonna be fine.
Okay, cool.
But I mean, they're not.
They're still
bad.
functioning.
Yeah, they're
Just
still
got hot.
working. They just got hot.
Okay.
Second gear valve. I mean, for 250 passes, that was great.
Okay, good. Okay. So it pulls pressure off of it when you're in overdrive.
So when overdrive pressure comes on, overdrive pressure will come on and push this piston up.
Yep.
When it pushes this piston up, it pushes on this, releases the clutch pack inside of here,
Okay.
and then applies your overdrive clutch pack,
Okay, which is right in front of it.
which is right in front.
Okay, got it.
So I'm gonna tell you don't worry about it.
Okay.
Because you're not hurting.
Yeah, no.
Earth band's good. You'll usually see some chipping here on the corner. Everything looks good.
Alright, as you can see, made it back home with a now wrapped up, fresh transmission. Everything went pretty well. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, a little bit different than normal. Overall, everything inside was pretty good to go. All the forward clutches were good. We reused most of them. The overdrive clutch pack was the only thing we didn't reuse. The steels were pretty blued, and there was some material gone off of the frictions. The frictions honestly weren't bad, but the steels were definitely hot, and that's due to overdrive burnouts, which I definitely did one or two of those. So replaced the overdrive clutches, replaced the second gear band because why not? You're in there and they're cheap. New seals here and there, bearings here and there, stuff like that. Reused most of everything else. Did find in the pan, that's why I have a box here, not my same converter. The pan had material in it, not evident of being from the clutches in the transmission. More so probably came from the converter. So might have spent a little bit too much time on the converter over the past 2 years. Probably so, seeing as how this truck didn't really like to spool the turbo without nitrous, so I messed around a lot with that over the past 2 years. Everything was working great, but what we did was took one of their converters off the shelf that had already been cut open, checked out, gotten a clean bill of health, and sealed back up. And they kept mine, and they'll take it and cut it open, fix it up, and they'll resell that one. So still a triple disc billet converter, still a Comp 1 fire punk transmission, meaning billet input, billet output, all the other goodies, high pressure valve body. Pretty much everything minus a billet intermediate. We don't need that. So overall, super awesome day. Huge shout out to Fire Punk again for not only the hospitality, they were awesome. We were there all day. They didn't care if we filmed, walked around, met some new people. Landon and Dibbles, those guys are awesome. And the other guys that are in the transmission shop, sorry I don't remember everybody's name. Thank you to Daniel Wynn for riding along with me. Always good to hang out with him. And yeah, that's it for this one. We're gonna get this installed. I probably won't film installing this. It's not that big of a deal. We got lots of other stuff to do. Got injectors to do. Got compound turbos to do. I got something else cool coming for the truck. Not really a performance thing at all, but looking forward to that. Probably won't make a video about it, but it's cool nonetheless. Something to make the truck look a little better when I'm streeting it. And that's really it. Thanks guys for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff.